got my Nissan GTR in, and what I've done, installed a Thinkware T700 LTE front and rear dash cam. But what I also done was integrate it into my Pandora Elite alarm system. But what I'm going to do is just talk about the dash cam to begin with. If you just have a look. It is a premium dash cam, has the usual features of an ordinary dash cam where you turn the ignition on, it powers up, starts recording. When you turn the ignition off, it starts powering down, and that's it. So being like a typical hardwired dash cam, front and rear. What's additional to this is the fact that it has built-in Wi-Fi, so you could actually download a separate app and have a look at the image yourself, and you could download the images onto your phone. You could also take the SD card out as well, put it into your computer and download the images that way. It has GPS, and you get GPS location of where that particular image is at the time. It's all time stamped and date stamped as well, which is quite important really, especially for evidence. It also has safety camera alerts as well, which is a nice little feature. But where this differs from an ordinary dash cam, it's the LTE part of that dash cam. It has its own SIM card, and with that SIM card you have a separate app where you could actually see the imaging wherever you are in the world. As long as you've got a mobile phone network, you can see it wherever you are. So the nice thing is you could have it locked up, parked up somewhere, and you may think, just want to have a look what's going on. You could actually turn on the cameras and look at the image on your phone. And additional to that, you could take snapshots as well. So if there was somebody lurking around in front of your car as you was looking at it, you could take still photographs, and it's stored onto your phone, as well as the actual video image as well, which is a real nice feature. Let me just show you the app itself. So that's the app. So you could put it on parking mode as well. So what that means is that if somebody walks past it, walks near it, it would actually activate the camera and starts recording, and it goes back a few seconds as well. If there's any impact, so it has a built-in shock sensor, so somebody banged it, knocked it, it starts recording as well, and it will record the front and rear imaging. And this app would actually tell you there's been alerts and how many times it's recorded as well. But this is the nice thing, is this live view. So it gives you GPS location, and this is all done through the dash cam, not the alarm system. So this is the front camera. So what you're looking at is the front of the unit. There we go back. And that's the rear camera. And it's just having a nice picture of our light. You can actually turn the camera off as well. So when you do this live view, it actually does power up, and then it just powers down pretty much instantly as soon as you get out of it. The alert, it stays on for a little bit longer, and then it powers down. So it's not on all the time. And that's just such a nice feature, it's quite unique. But what I've done additional to that, I've linked it up to my Pandora Elite alarm system. Now it's not just unique to the Elite, you could add it to any other Pandora range, but there's not many alarm systems in the world at the moment that actually has that capability to do that. So what I mean by that is if any alerts come from the alarm system, so if the worn away alert came along or the full trigger, what it starts doing is activates the cameras as well, and it starts recording. So it brings the camera up live and it records for 20 minutes, and then it'll shut down again, and it'll do that with any alert. So if we on the alarm system, We'll just give it a few seconds, and what we'll do, we'll try to activate the warn away. Now, if you have a look, quickly have a look, the camera's just now fired up. So you can see the dash cam is now recording, and that's going to start recording for 20 minutes after the activation. So really nice feature. So if somebody has been tampering around with your car, at least then you could see if there was somebody there and get video footage of it. Because of the Pandora Elite alarm system, you get a text alert, an app alert if the alarm triggers, or you get the warn away. You could quickly go into your app and have a look at the video image at that time as well. So, you know, it's a really nice feature, go hand in hand with each other. So, what that is, that's a Thinkware T700 LTE, which I've integrated into my Pandora Elite alarm system.